and happy Tuesday, everybody. Where's my buttons? Greetings, friends, and welcome back to another episode of DreamWizard Plays number 705. Death Stranding from 2019, Part 2. I see Yona's in the chat. She says, hey, Ben. Hey, Yona. Time to bring the not United States back together again. I mean, maybe. Whatever. Not like I care or anything, I guess, says the main character. Is he a bit of a tsundere? He wants to love, but he can't. He's too embarrassed, so he acts aggressively. Would you kindly like, share, and subscribe? Tell your friends to jump into the chat right now on Rumble and YouTube. Leave a like and a comment on the X platform. I'll stop by later and say hello. This episode of DreamWizard Plays brought to you by Dreamscapes, episode 205, Dreaming God's Way. Full episode, full video on Rumble and YouTube, audio only at BenjaminTheDreamWizard.com, of course. This episode also brought to you in part by ABC Book 3, O Nero Chronologia, Volume 1, the first of a 3-volume set of anthology works, bringing together shorter pieces of historical dream literature that were not long enough to make their own books, but I didn't want to leave them out because they are all interesting and unique in their own ways, shedding a variety of opinions, shedding light on a variety of opinions. Something like that. I didn't prepare. You didn't expect me to prepare, did you? All this and more at BenjaminTheDreamWizard.com. Click on the books tab. Scroll down. It's right near the top. Just scroll down a little bit. Just follow that Amazon link. There you go. Also, during the intermission today will be more music from my AI radio channel. And, of course, the weekend live stream will come back on a Friday evening through Monday morning, afternoon-ish, whenever I decide to turn it off. And usually it's when I need to get started preparing for the next game, that kind of thing. But if I'm in the middle of a game, I'll let it run longer. Why not? Okay. Also, we are here in the final countdown of Sober October, heading up to Friday at 5 p.m. when I will once again be able to indulge, hopefully not overindulge, get that tolerance reset so that, less is more in that case. Of course, you still want to head on over to BenjaminTheDreamWizard.locals.com. Plenty of cocktail recipes from the past, as well as one of the best ways to reach out to me if you have a dream to share, or you just want to say hi. How you doing? Respond to one of my posts there. There will, of course, be no toast until Friday. Then the toast comes back. But we have a replacement ritual, and here it goes. There it is. The ritual cracking of the can of generic diet lemon lime soda. Excuse me. It even started. I already got the burpus today. We all know that's what you're really tuned in for. All right. Random mouth noises. Start my own ASMR channel of mouth noises. No, most people don't like that. My wife hates it. She has misophonia. Hatred of sound, it translates to. And she can't stand hearing people chew or smack lips. It causes a rising urge, a burst of homicidal ideation. It is what it is. It's a physiological reaction. What are you going to do? It's like a startle response. Anyway, let's get this stuff off the screen. Get into the game. That might be the fastest I've ever done that. Probably not. Still, no, 5 minutes. Anyway, I jibba-jabba too much. All right. That out of the way. Here we go. Let us continue. When last we left our intrepid adventurer, this lady let us know she was being held the word costume came into my head. And hostage. I was going to say costage. Costume. Hostage way over on the West Coast, and we got to link up the United States and get that going. So it looks like what we got to do is pick a mission and go. How do we leave this room? I don't even know. A to open menu. Thank God there's orders on the screen. I want to select a mission. A few active orders. There are no active orders. Well, that's one thing we didn't figure out last night. How the hell do we even get out of this room? Is there something I'm missing? Like go to door, go to... I guess we could take a shower again. use the toilet. Use toilet standing, use toilet sitting. Use sink. I mean, okay. No, for real though. How do we get out of here? What do we Is it somewhere we're gonna interact with the terminal? Let's open the menu here. Music player, manual, etc., etc. We have no active orders. I don't know what to do. Tilt map, zoom in, zoom out, etc., etc. Oh, look at that. You can zoom way the hell out. Map information, Eastern region. Prepare to make a delivery. Yeah, well, I would love to. Sure would love to. How do you get out of this room? Am I gonna have to look that up? What is even happening here? We look down, we can look up, we can look all around. I mean, examine the weapon rack. We got to put on a suit and then it'll let us leave? Was that an option? No, nope. These are all just you can have a look if you want to. Seriously, how the hell do you get out of this room? Am I missing something extremely obvious? Probably. That's usually my biggest problem. Oh, look, there's a door. Yeah, I'd sure like to get up and walk over to the door. Pushing buttons does nothing. We are stuck on this bed. What is... Well, who's he gesturing at? I feel like it's got to have something to do with this terminal, but we have no orders. We have no Eastern region, indeed. Interesting. Just pushing. What did that do? Left, right. I feel like it's got to have something to do with active orders, but we got nothing. Nothing. Are you kidding me? What the hell is even happening here? We're going to have to look it up. Unless anyone's got some advice in the chat there. Son of a bitch. What is going on here? All right, let's go. Death Stranding. How to get out of private room. How to exit private room. There's actually a video on it. By pointing towards the door and pressing the triangle button. Get out of the private room. Simply point at the door and select surface or exit room. What? See, that's what I thought. But to leave the private room in Death Stranding, look at the door and press the prompt that appears. There is no prompt. That's the problem. Am I supposed to zoom in? Do I need to set the zoom button? Let's set the fucking zoom button. Whatever. All right, let's go to activate the terminal so I can access our menu. What a ridiculously complicated nonsense set of fucking expectations here. Load options. All right, let's set the zoom control. Key assignments. Zoom in. It keeps telling me to zoom in. What if we made zoom in 7? Put 7 on the keypad. All right, now I gotta write that down. Zoom in. Zoom. All right. Maybe I got to zoom in on the door and then it'll appear. Oh, if that's the thing, why would they make this so complicated? Let's confirm. Yes. And then go back, and then go back, and then go back, and exit. Wait a minute. Yeah, see, there's the door. That is the door. There are no options to leave. Do I need to drink all the fucking cans before it'll let me out? Let's examine the table. You can really zoom. Zoom. Zoom in. Okay, I guess we're gonna drink. Yona says, Ben, you can't leave the room? No! It won't let me out. I don't know what's happening. Is this like a known bug? Stamina increased. All right, let's drink again. Stamina increased. Let's drink again. Hey, stamina increased. Let's drink again. Hey, let's put on our sunglasses. Now everything is off the table. There should be no reason to interact with the table again. Put them on. All right, skip. Examine table is still there. That, I swear to God, that is the door. How do I get the fuck out of this room? Are you kidding me? Wow, I'm glad I wasn't trying to figure this out tonight. I might actually quit this entire game. This is fucking retarded. Yeah! Yeah! The door! Hey, the door. That's where I want to go. You are correct, sir. Son of a bitch. All right, let's watch this video. What is this?
Diagnosed with Crohn's disease and struggling with your symptoms,
let's go do some
not too soon to talk to your doctor about
skipping. All right. How
Hello
to exit
everyone,
the private
thank you
room.
for watching. I want to show you something quick here in case you had issues with this. Now, when you're playing Death Stranding and you're in your room and you don't know how to exit, you're gonna have a lot of options here. You can use the toilet and so on. Use that sink right there. Drink some stuff, drink some monster here. And
it just pops up.
In case you want to leave,
it just pops up for him.
Is to just keep pointing towards that door.
Are you fucking kidding me? Private room bug out, can't leave. Well, let's look at this here. Okay. Thumbs up, thumbs up. See, this is after he's been further along in the game. What is taking so sure? This is not what I'm fucking looking for. And there's no, he has no option to exit. Is he just showing the bug, not how to fix it? All right. Let's read some Reddit threads. It says, I'm on episode 5, went into a private room for the first time since being able to customize the backpack, and it won't let me leave. It will only let me interact with the backpack and nothing else. I've loaded the saves just before, same results. Do you guys know about this? Interact with everything you can. Take a shower, check on BB, something will happen. All right, maybe that's the trick. All right, well, let's take a shower. Hey, take a shower. And we're going to skip it as soon as we get in there.
Sam Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches in the Death Stranding as well as those of dooms and repatriates. The shower in your room was designed with chiral decontamination in mind. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralian contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. I should add that these showers have another function: the collection of blood, hair, fluids, and other natural waste products. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health. And I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology, you being a repatriate and all.
Okay. Now can we leave? Now it'll let me... Now it lets me leave. Wow. They wanted me to have that experience. Jesus H. I was ready to quit this shit.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over?
I guess there's no...
full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots.
buy his services, and then buy them again.
What I have to help Amelie out.
I think that would have been a much better gimmick. Well, you don't care about the world, fine. You care about money. You care about your business, whatever you're doing. Well, I got a job for you. That's how you would inspire the apathetic mercenary type. You give him a job. Not a fan of the handcuffs. That's kind of stupid, too.
The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications, sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data, in case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
He's got shoes kind of like I do in real life, actually. Very similar style.
All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Nope. As the great Weird Al Yankovic once said, I'll be mellow when I'm dead.
We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Well, at least we know the trick now. If there's anything in the room you haven't done, just do it. And hopefully that will, that'll trigger something. Are we getting more and more memories back further in time? Because why'd that dude have a blood splatter on his face? Or was it just a birthmark? Some people are born with weird red splotches.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you.
Nope.
Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Maybe it is. That is actually his daddy. going on with that, huh? Still lots of mysteries. Weird there's called these, capital knot city. I guess strands, knots. Take on a new order at Capital Knot City, meaning over here. Activate the terminal.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Okay. Orders for Sam. Take on orders. Okay, I guess we just take on orders. Orders for Sam. Smart drug delivery, way station west to the way station. Well, there we go. Available. Cargo condition, less than 50% damage, results in something. Oh, it is currently less than 50%. Okay.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Order confirmation screen. The amount of cargo each involves, as well as size, can also be viewed at the bottom of the screen. All right. It must be delivered with less than 50% damage to George Baton. It's only 1,216 meters away, so we're just gonna hoof it. Yeah, we're gonna hoof it back across this, and then I guess we'll go over the mountains. Or we can go around the delta. I guess that's part of the fun. How do you want to get there? Yeah, deliver to the way station west of the capital city. And there we go. Accept. So many screens. They need to simplify that shit. Smart drugs. Oxytocin. Very cool. Carry on back. Load all. Yes.
Sam, now we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
On the screen, you can decide how to carry your cargo. How well you balance the load will affect the ability to walk. Cargo position can also be adjusted by pressing 1 to access the cufflinks and select cargo. Okay. Well, let's put the ladder on our back, too. And, I mean, do we carry more ladders? I mean, there are a bunch of ladders. Can I, attach to suit? What is it? Hang on tool. Oh, hang on tool rack. And anchor climbing level 1 attached to suit. Wow. Okay. Well, how do I change where I want some things positioned? Attached to right shoulder, attached to left shoulder. There we go. I mean, that should be as balanced as I can be. We'll have the cargo, this cargo balanced by that ladder, but we'll see. We'll see. Confirm! Head out. Okay.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I seem to be plenty balanced. It's not going to make me, it's not going to make me fall over.
Triple checked your loadout, I take it?
No. Hold 8 to open tool
You
HUD.
did good. Real good.
Whoops. Prepare, equip, deploy, carry it on back. Okie dokie. Prepare, urinate. Be considerate and relieve yourself away from other people and property. Is that something I have to do? Yeah, we're not gonna urinate. No. We're gonna map our journey here. We are here. We gotta go to the watchtower. And it looks like a gully. I mean, like we follow the same thing. We're just gonna head to the same place and try and cut through this little gap. So let's put a marker here. I think. Why am I looking at it sideways? I don't know. And then we'll put another marker here. I need to get rid of these custom markers. Okay, actually, let's get rid of them all. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. And then we just got to find a way across the river. Probably we should come up here and cross this way. Because that's way too wide. I don't know. I can make that decision when I get there. We'll see. I might be able to cut right across. I don't have to set all the bangers right away. Okay. And let's do a scan. It'll tell us where we're going. I mean, I guess we know where we're going. We're going this way. It's nice I'm not falling over when I change direction. Oh, it's compass mode. Compass mode. There it is.
Sam,
There's A.
you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Maybe it is better if we go around. Even if it takes longer. I don't know. A's right there, and then it looked like I could just... I think I can make it around there. We're not going up over that crag. All right, let's go. You know what I didn't look at? We're going to look at this right now because I am extremely curious. I completely forgot to check. I wanted to look at... You know what? No, the music apparently is not gonna get me in trouble. Well, that's great. I mean, I'm happy that it won't. So.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Oh, I'm moving a lot slower because I just picked up stuff.
Every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Lost cargo, carry it back to disc base to Capital Knot City. Isn't that where we just came from? I'm gonna overload myself. They're gonna want me to come back. Here's what I should do. Okay, where's the cargo menu? What did they tell me to do to access the cargo menu? Cargo. Check and adjust cargo. What did I just pick up? Lost cargo. Select. Offload. There we go. All right. We're going to leave this here. We're going to pick it up on the way back. Changes will be undone. Cancel. Confirm. Jesus. So many buttons. All right, we'll just leave that there. We'll pick up this stuff. Oh, and I just ran right over it and kicked it and made it damaged. Yeah, we can pick up all these things on the way back. I guarantee they're going to want us to go back. If I load myself up now, yeah, Capital Knot City, we're going to the outpost, so... It's not playing music for me. It'd be nice if it did. I thought it would do that automatically. Can I do that? Can I play music for myself? Nope, you can only do it in private rooms. Well, that's stupid. That is very stupid. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Is this thing? Use post boxes to deliver lost cargo. Oh! Yeah, you know what? I'm just not going to care. We're just... Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice you had all that lost cargo. This is a long game. I do not have 60 hours to play this. Oh, by the way, I looked it up. It wasn't 50 to 80. That's a different game. That's going to be its own fun. You wait and see. This one is only 40 to 60 hours. 60 being leisurely. I can't. I just can't. 40 is enough. 40 is enough. Well, here we go. And we're either gonna get up there or we're not.
Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Hold to open the tool HUD. Well, I should probably learn how to use ladders. But we got the ability to just go around. Some lost cargo over there? Sure looks like it. It is. Alright, we're actually going this way. Probably would have been faster to just do the, just go around the wall. Just go around the delta. Oh, hell. How would you look at that? What is that line? What happens if I cross it? Disconnected from chiral network. Well, okay. And there is a sheer drop. Using ropes to descend. Use climbing anchors to place ropes to descend. All right. Well, let's do that. It's canteen. I don't want canteen. I want anchor. Place anchor. Yep. Adjust position. What does that mean? Oh, hit 7 to adjust position. Okay. I mean, he says put it here. So putting it here is the good idea. And place. There we go. Use climbing anchors to place the ropes. And then we're going down. Here we go. Now it looks like I can come back this way too, if I can find this spot. Well, there we go. That happened. And we release the rope. All right, now I'm going to need to put a custom marker here. Oh my god. Is this working? It's not working. I need a different button for these things. There we go. We'll just leave C as my custom marker. And we know where we're going. We can see that in the distance. I just got to be able to find my way back here. It is right around this here corner, I think. Kinda, sorta. Close enough. Okay, this place looks... What is that? Backup fuel. Wow, all kinds of things to pick up. Not interested. How do we... Whoa. All right, let's not fall over. How do we get across? We got to get across over here.
Sam, a well-placed ladder can get you safely across most rivers, you know. Maybe try using the one we issued you.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm just fine. Way station. Here we are.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
He gave me a bunch of toys. I didn't use them. Make the delivery or private locker. Place items to remove later. Deliver requested cargo. Yes. Confirm. Ta-da! Quest. Head west. Deliver the smart drugs. Complete.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization. Or the UCA. Or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. May have luck.
Oxytocin. The love.
This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
All right. Well, what now? S for awesome. Connection level 2, a little over 2 stars, whatever that means. Hey, I'm a level 11 porter now, whatever that means. Still have no idea.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. I finally got it working.
Hope we have it. I couldn't remember.
Then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Oh yeah, it's all those things. We got Cupids for days. Could have warned me that was going to happen. Maybe they didn't know. A new day for the UCA. Connect your first affiliate. Achievement unlocked. New strand established. Oh, look at that. Well, the US ain't that big after all. We were able to run across 10% of it in like half an hour. All right, next. Well, now what? The following structure can now be constructed using the PCC, a post box. New options have been added to delivery terminals. Fabricate equipment, make delivery, share locker, withdraw cargo. Okay. Well, maybe we're not coming back that way after all. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other players' structures. Very cool.
Connection to capital, not city, confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the chiral network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
So this is an access terminal. We got to go to a delivery terminal? Well, wait, this is where we made our delivery. Activate the terminal. Got to be right here.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Okay, let's fabricate equipment. How about a climbing anchor? It takes 16 whatevers. And how many whatevers do I have? How do I know? Resins and metals. Okay. Oh, okay, it only takes 16. I've got 552. Let's how many? Let's make 2. Okay. Confirm. What is this, a PCC?
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
I guess let's make one of these too. Times 1? Sure. Confirm. It's so weird trying to figure out how to manage these, like, menus. I've got 2 climbing anchors and a PCC, whatever that is. Fabricate this equipment? Yes. Let's say the anchors, I mean, we gotta put one on our shoulder, attached to suit. Hang on tool rack. Attached to suit. Well, there we go. And then another anchor attached to right hip, I guess. And the PCC carried on the back. There we go. That seems pretty balanced. Not that I need that many ladders, but okay. What is the weight distribution? What's F? F to auto arrange? What does that do for me? Your current load will be optimized. Okay, well, good. That just happened. I guess confirm. Okay. Take on orders. Orders for Sam. Rare metal delivery. And construct a post box. We're not going to do that. No, we're going to take on this one. And we're going to make straight for the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. Accept orders. There we go. Okay. Getting the hang of it here. And I guess we just hit escape to get out of that menu. And we get out of that menu. We cancel. God damn. No, not cancel selected order. Accept. Accept rare metal deliveries. Jesus. All right. Now we just follow the river southwest. Cancel the order. Oh my God. What is happening? Am I supposed to listen to the briefing? Or I've accepted the orders. Yes. F to open route? What does that mean? Yeah. Well, there you go. I don't want to fabricate equipment. I don't want to fabricate equipment. I'm done with fabricating equipment. I want to leave the fabricating equipment screen. Orders for Sam. Accept orders. Yes. Cancel this. No. Accept orders. Wonderful. I don't want to fabricate anything. Why am I trapped between these two screens? Okay. You have to click fabricate materials. Rare metals. Okay. Oh, shit. Load all. Jesus Christ, that is what it is. Now auto arrange. Well, there we go. Okay, wonderful. What do you mean changes will be undone? Ah! Okay, gotta hit confirm. Fuck my life. Head out. Yes. God, get me out of here. I'm fighting the menus more than the goddamn game. I hate that. Holy Jesus. That's a loadout.
Order assigned.
Oakley dokley. Here we go. Looks like we got to get down to the riverbed.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Gonna hoof it. Okay. Up the river, and it's going to be on the west. Why did my health just pop? And it made a weird noise. Am I heading into an area with critters? Are those people over there?
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
I would sure like to not get caught.
Sam, don't get too close to mule territory unless you have to. Focus on your deliveries for now.
How did I know what mule territory was? Are they still chasing me? Oh my God, go, 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 go. Jesus Christ. I fell and the baby. God damn it. Do not, pick it up. Carry it on back, page down. All right, sorry, BB. Am I supposed to like take a moment and soothe the baby? Is that a thing I'm supposed to do? Or he'll just calm down on his own? I don't even know. I have no fucking clue. Yeah, apparently we are in we're in the bad guys' territory. But we're getting closer to where we need to be. Resins. I didn't drop those, did I? Maybe I did, actually. It says take 5 orders of rare metals. Do I have them all? Where's my loadout? Cargo. Check and adjust cargo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have this one. Or do I? Oh, carried on back. Okay, let's auto arrange. Optimize loadout, confirm. Alright, let's go. Get the hell out of Dodge. Well, I guess the game wouldn't be much fun if I was just running across the countryside and there was no danger. But still, load me up. Send me uphill, downhill, across rocks and shit. Oh, now what? I ain't gonna have to fight these guys, am I? I can't fight shit. Oh, the rain came, so they turned back. All right. I mean, oh, but that means those dudes, the motherfuckers are coming out.
News gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs. Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Okay. Can I rest here? Right? I can rest here? Just wait out the rain? What do we do? Yona says, you made the BB cry, you bastard. I know. I had to run for my life. Is what I had to do. Jonas says, yes, wait out the time fall. Okay. And looks like they're going to actually make you wait.
Oh, I was about to drop.
All right, well, there you go. Just chilling. They don't even let me have music to listen to. That would have been a great feature. Hey, you know all those songs that you've unlocked by progressing through the game? Would you like to put them on a playlist on loop? Yes. Yes, I would like earbuds. No, not a feature. Earlier, I sat still long enough that it told me I could take a nap, or it allowed me to sleep. I was just trying to save. I'd like to save it right now. Is that even a thing? Can I save? I cannot. And sitting down, I didn't see an auto save message pop up either. Alrighty. And it's kind of neat though. Instead of rainfall, it's timefall. I mean, it is rain, but thankfully those guys decided to leave me alone. Otherwise, they probably would have followed me right into this cave. Give us your stuff. Okay. Oh, you bobo boy. Good your bobo boy. Hey. Real-time waiting. In-game. That's crazy. How long do they last? I mean, it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Should I get up and take a break and leave the game running? What do they expect me to do? Jonas says you have to run and find places to hide while you run. So actually, no matter how long I wait right here, nothing's going to happen. I have to actually keep moving. Jonas says the time fall will not stop anytime soon. Well, son of a bitch. All right. Wouldn't even let me save it.
What you got? Let's do this.
Total rest, 3 minutes, 12 seconds. All right. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna guess there are no other places up on the hillside. Fuck if I know. So there is no waiting out the time fall. There is simply getting the hell out of the rain as quickly as possible without falling down. There we go. Let's go. What just happened? What? What is that? Apparently this is BTs. Scanning for BTs. Alright. Well, I'd sure like to run. Is that going to be possible? Shit, balls. God damn it, they took my stuff. I'm fucked. What is happening? And I'm dead. What the fuck is happening here? Gotta go back and pick up the cargo. Ain't nobody got time for soothing no BBs? Come on, get me the fuck out of there. God damn it. Terrain-induced adrenaline rush. Well, that was fun. That was not fun at all. Fuck my life. What the fuck just happened? Alright. 5 plus 9 to soothe the baby. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 9. One, two, three, four, 5. 5 is compass. Plus 9. Okay, there we go. And then rock back and forth. And shift. Jesus Christ. When the time fall happens, you got to stay away from water. Okay. Alright, we soothed them up. Motherfuck. I don't even have any idea what I was supposed to do there. Like, I didn't learn anything from that experience. I just didn't die. Accidentally, as far as I know. Cargo. Let's auto-arrange. Okay. Confirm. And let's get moving. Okay. Well, the time fall's over. Fuck my life. That was tense. Got my adrenaline up a little bit in real life. Ah, mother trucker. The BTs have control of water during the time fall. They sure did. Some big old whale-looking motherfucker was coming after me. Of course, they wouldn't want this to be an uneventful mission.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Hurry, though. Well, we're almost there. Here we go.
strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Hey, there's a vehicle that I'm not going to be able to ride because I can't change those controls. Benjamin Hancock left a vehicle there. That's wonderful.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain hot until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
They got the same person that voices the AED. Shock advised. What if they did that on purpose? That's crazy. Activate the terminal. Make the delivery. Deliver cargo. Rare metals confirmed. Wait, do I have to select it? Order can be completed. Well, there we go. Looks like I delivered all 6.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the 2nd Expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you?
Damn straight.
They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Results. Things were delivered. Delivery completed. All right. Hey, connection level damn near a full 3 stars. Overall rating, good, I guess.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Once again with the floaty stuff. Hey, if they can make us float, why not make my cargo float so I can run easier? That would be a nice idea. Excuse me. Chiral network coverage. It is expanding. Oh, look at that. Getting bigger and bigger. And pretty soon we're going to run up against giant holes we can't get past. Entire chunks of the Michigan and Illinois, Kansas. I don't remember what all states are in that area. Something like that.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
New interview data required. Acquired. Mules and drone syndrome, bridge babies, and timefall. New features have been added to your cufflinks. Mail and data. A new option has been added. Recycle. Okay. This area is now connected to the chiral network. Wonderful. I feel like I'm carrying too much stuff. I want to get rid of some of these ladders.
Chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Yona says, yeah, the apocalypse hates this part of America specifically for some odd reason. I wonder if the, yeah, fair enough. I was going to say I wondered something, and now I can't remember what I was wondering. Private locker.
Your Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Interesting. So you mean the cargo that I have, I could have left it in my private locker and pulled it out of this private locker and not had to carry it at all? Is that what they're telling me? Is that how this works? We are going to ditch at least one ladder. We're going to place it in the private locker. Yona says, Oregon always... Wait a minute. Yona says, yes. Yes, I can take the supplies I'm supposed to deliver, drop them in my private locker, and then when I get there, pull them out and then complete the delivery. Is that for real? That seems like a ridiculous exploit. Not the supplies. Gotcha. I was going to say, fuck, that's how I'm doing every mission from now on. All right. We got 3 ladders in there. We've got multiple anchors. All right, let's auto-arrange the cargo here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Multiple climbing anchors. 1 PCC construction. Just your personal stuff. Gotcha. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't need 4 ladders. Jesus. That made that a lot harder than it needed to be. I should have dropped them off. I was running up a river valley. I wasn't going to need 1 ladder. All right, confirm. And now, rest in private room. Yes. Can soothe the baby. And it is break time coming up here in a minute. Let's throw the baby in the soother.
Dead man, you there? Little help? Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
She's not around anywhere.
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then?
Why not just let him live?
You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand. there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Ooh, couple of sneezers. Yona says, well, that's a bit diabolical. It absolutely is. Bro, it's a literal baby. Yep. This game is nuts. It sure is. That's probably one of the more horrifying elements of this game, that they're using these...
London Bridge is falling down.
That they're using these babies in this manner. All right, I'm going to duck out for my 10-minute break and come back and we'll listen to Dream siblings singing creepy nursery rhymes, which is always messed up. All right, so as per usual, following a brief 59-second commercial that everyone's probably sick of by now. I need to make a new one. I don't know what to do, so I'm putting it off. There will be music made by me for you, so please enjoy. I'll be right back.
Benjamin the Dream Wizard wants to help you pierce the veil of night and shine the light of understanding upon the mystery of dreams. Every episode of his Dreamscapes program features real dreamers gifted with rare insight into their nocturnal visions. New Dreamscapes episodes appear every week on YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and other video hosting platforms, as well as free audiobooks exploring the psychological principles which inform our dream experience, and much, much more. To join the Wizard as a guest, reach out across more than a dozen social media platforms and through the contact page at benjaminthedreamwizard.com, where you will also find the Wizard's growing catalog of historical dream literature available on Amazon, documenting the wisdom and wonder of exploration into the world of dreams over the past 2,000 years. That's Benjamin the Dream Wizard on YouTube and at benjaminthedreamwizard.com.
A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness, but still will keep a bower quiet for us and asleep, full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth of noble natures, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and or darkened ways made for our searching. Yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pall. From our dark spirits, such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon. For simple sheep and such are daffodils, with the green world they live in and clear rills, that for themselves a cooling covert make against the hot season, the mid-forest break, rich with a sprinkling of fair moss grows blooms, and such too is the grandeur of the dunes. We have imagined for for the mighty dead, all lovely tales that we have heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heavens brink. Nor do we merely feel these essences for one short hour, no, even as the trees that whisper round a temple become soon dear as the temple's self, so does the moon. The passion posing, glories infinite, haunt us till they become a cheering light unto our souls and bound to us so fast that whether there be shine or gloom or cast, they always must be with us or we die. Therefore 'tis with full happiness that I will trace the story of Endymion. The very music of the name has gone. Into my being, and each pleasant scene is growing fresh before me as the green of our own valleys, so I will begin. Now while I cannot hear the city's din, now while the early budders are just new and running mazes of the youngest hue about old forests, while the willow trails its delicate ember and the dairy pails bring home increase of milk. And as the year grows lush and juicy stalks, I'll smoothly steer my little boat for many quiet hours with streams that deepen freshly into bowers. Many and many a verse I hope to write before the daisies, vermeil rimmed and white, hide in deep herbage and ere yet the bees hum about globes of clover and sweet peas. I must be near the middle of my story. Oh, may no wintry season barren hoary see it half finished, but let autumn bold with universal tinge of sober gold be all about me when I make an end. And now at once adventuresome I send my herald thought into a wilderness. There let its trumpet blow and quickly dress my uncertain path with green, that I may speed easily onward through flowers and weed.
Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold, her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaves then leaves of sights to leave. So Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down today. Nothing gold can stay.
Flanders fields, the poppies blow. Between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly. Scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw. The torch be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep though poppies grow. In Flanders fields, we are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. In Flanders fields. In Flanders fields. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. In Flanders fields.
In Flanders Fields, poetry by Lieutenant Colonel something. I can't read the screen anymore. Hey, we're back. Let's turn that off. More music on YouTube, Rumble, and now on X, also at Real AI Radio. Okay, back to the mission.
Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you.
I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
I keep calling her Bridget, not Mom.
Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
You can't touch him anyway, you're a hologram.
I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
What? Who else would she be waiting for? I'll be waiting. She did not have to say waiting for you. Or she should have said that from the beginning. I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting for you. Not necessary. Just awkward writing.
Oh, Sam, this is Hardman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Alrighty then, take a shower time. Let's do it. We're gonna get a mission update here. We're gonna skip this. They're really gonna give us this much shower time and not a female protagonist. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Dry dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
Excuse me. All right, we got a sample.
Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. 5, 4, it's almost time. 2,
1. After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Okay, well, let's check that out at the very least. Mail. From Benjamin Hancock. Sorry, Sam, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare medals. Everyone at the center really appreciates it. Got some bad news. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after that. Sorry if we got your hopes up, and I've got some bad news for you, too. You see, different facilities that work together sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Anyway, this guy, George Batten, over at the way station, he used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever, always some excuse. Even when he does agree, he's liable to lose half his load on the route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you can soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. All right, so now we know why the bike outside doesn't work. Well, how do we get it working? And how do I close this mail? I guess just escape. And more oxy. Sam, the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness changed all that. I know what you're thinking at first. I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but not at all. It's still scary out here. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything. So go show us how it's done. All right. These are not tremendously useful informations. Data. Archives. Interviews. On mules and drone syndrome. Maybe this is something I need to know. Rich's primary objective is to rebuild America. Back before the Death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. We started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man, and indeed the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process, so laws were put in place and we stepped back into the picture. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. And that brought on a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped any by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers. Well, there you go. Bridge babies. BBs. Bridge babies. There you go. From Dead Man. They call me Dead Man on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have regular chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, the reason I work in BB maintenance and research to learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys had already been conducted long, long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work was already done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual, so to speak, which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work. Well, wonderful. And the timefall. Something in me suspects that Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Indeed. Lore. I don't know. Activity log. All right, let's get out of there. All right, system. Let's make sure we save. There we go. Save complete. And let's get out of there. Oh, orders. Isn't this where we get new orders or not? View active order. None. Okay, we don't get orders from there. I guess I gotta still keep doing other stuff. 12 likes from reading the email.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Now, now I can check. We need to go backwards. I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forwards. Active orders. There are no active orders. Yeah, it's not there. What do they want me to do? What? Take on new orders at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City. I mean, that's where I'm at, right? So I just need to leave and go get the orders. Yona says, help, I'm running out of condiments. Oh, that's a big deal. That is a big deal indeed. Yeah, here we go. Leave private room. Finally, now it's easy enough. We get the option. More cutscenes. Hooray! I'm gonna really hope the game doesn't ask me to go backwards, because I'm gonna decline.
You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are, but we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development.
I was going to ask about
But
that.
even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Yona says you forgot to turn on the music. Well,
Check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
seems like it only plays in the private room anyway, so it's kind of pointless.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Take on orders. What do we got? Oh, they do want us to go backwards. Just zip over and back. Well. And collect chiral crystals. Huh? I mean, I guess that it is what it is. And accept. I guess that's what we're doing.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
I already got a PCC. We're gonna... carry it all on the back. Okay, well, there you go. Okay. Yona says babies born at 32 weeks are considered viable, meaning they can survive outside the womb. We're learning facts today. Optimize current load, and so we have done so. All right. Confirm. Head out? Yes. All right.
Order assigned.
So we don't even really know where we're going. Bring Port Knot City onto the chiral network. Order 7. Recover chiral printer interface. Yeah. I mean, where are we supposed to go? Shelter from timefall here, it says. Where is, what's the mission? Where the hell are we supposed to go? Are we supposed to run around till we see it? They said just run over here. Online post box. I really don't understand the mission because says, oh, it's up here. Retrieve mule at mule camp. Okay, so it is. It's up here. Retrieve something. Order number 7. Okay, it's showing us where to go. Well, let's put a little marker there. That's it is what it is. So we're going up into the hills. I swear to God, they were taking us down here. I would have run that way. I would have run that way for sure. All right.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Good morning, Sam.
Have a pleasant journey.
You prayed for dry weather. What does dismantle mean? Why would I dismantle any of these?
Anybody home?
Okay. Well, where we're going is up the hill. This way, huh? Right? Compass mode? There it is. Yep. All right. And it looked like there were actually was a post box up there and a ladder. So, all right. Is there? I wish it would show me the line on the ground. Online sign. Likers get liked. Keep on keeping on. All right. Fair enough. So, oh. This cat seems like she's determined to fall off this desk. Anyway. I guess other people have left things behind. And they, I guess part of the high concept of the game is that you're connected to other players. You're connected to...
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, Be ready to fight.
Attack a mule repeatedly
Keep on keeping on.
to knock them unconscious, huh? And then, what do we got here? There's a ladder somewhere. Online climbing anchor. There's a climbing anchor in front of us. And then a ladder over there. Alright. What is that? Oh, alright. Grab the rope. Okay. Edgy McEdgemaster 666.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
What is that glowy looking thing over there? Like a glowy thing. Approaching destination, it says. Oh, it's like that's a post box. I mean, there's a ladder. What is this thing? It's nothing I can interact with, I guess. What's the radius on a watchtower? It feels like we're pretty damn far away from where I need to be. I can go around the back. Like if I go up here, I can sneak around and get up above them, which means I gotta go that way. Let's do that. I guess I've been pinged.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Now, am I way off? Nope, this is pretty much where I wanted to be. Apparently there was another route to take. I could have gone up there, but I went around, so we'll just keep heading down until we hit that gully. Where's the marker I put out there? Guess we have to get closer? That don't make no sense. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Alright. I'm seeing these guys up here. But that don't mean it won't change. Here we are. Alright, now I can put a watchtower up here, right? Can I? How do you do that? There was like a construction menu. A PCC allows structures to be built. Adjust structure location. Oh no, I don't want a post box. Switch structure. Steep slope detected. Okay, well that's a problem. Oh, look at that. There's like a cave. Obstacles detected. Well, what's a good... Oh, if we come over here, is there a sweet spot? Oop, right there. Watchtower it is. Now printing. Very cool. A whole new meaning to...
Construction complete.
Like they aren't going to see a giant-ass watchtower. All right. Use the watchtower. Mule boots, metals, etc., etc. Where's the thing we're here for? Cargo for delivery. Okay, it is there. Ascend, descend, jump to marker, place marker, zoom in. Well, I don't see any people. Does it show me people? I guess not. All right. Let's cop a squat. Resting and saving. You cannot save progress when in close proximity to a potential threat. What is close proximity? Can I go into this cave? Oh no, let's not fall down. Can I rest here? Cannot rest here. How far away do I need to be from a potential threat? This is far enough. All right. And is it going to autosave? Or is that the only place I can... can't save. I don't know what's happening here. Pisses me off. Let's massage shoulders. All right, I guess I just return by death and whatever. And then if I fuck up, it's not such a big deal. Oh, look at that. There's actually a way down right here. Nice. Well, that's how we're gonna get out of here. Sam can hide and get grass and foliage. When infiltrating a camp, crouching will help you reduce your sound your footsteps. Holding your breath will make you even harder to detect. Which one was hold breath? Okay. Well, we're gonna sneak up on this guy, take him out, and steal that shit and get the hell out of here. Got him. All right, can I loot him or something? Guess not. Let's take some mule boots. Carry on your back. And is this thing we're supposed to do here? Unlock the post box. Chiral printer interface. Don't mind if I do. Do I put it in there? Yep, I guess we're going to carry it on the back. Lost materials for large scale something or other. Large scale construction. Mule boots, resins, metals. I mean, I guess I should take... metals. Oh, just taking too much stuff. Chiral printer interface. We already got one. Oh, that's carried on back. Climbing anchors. Lost cargo. Performance enhancing. Where does this stuff go to? They're just tempting us to make a mistake, aren't they? Confirm. Cargo. We're going to have it auto adjust that for us. All right. And then we're going to get the hell out of here. We got in and got the stuff. All right. Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. I guess we got to go down here a little bit. Let's get into this cave and get the hell out of here. Now the question is, do I want to go out this way or not? If I go out this way, am I going to get spotted? I mean, I don't see anybody. Doesn't mean they won't come after me. Jesus. Oh. Let's,
I'm right here.
Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. I was trying to leave a like. All right. So, private locker. I could throw all kinds of stuff in there. Metals. Resins. Climbing anchor. Climbing anchor. Boots. Mule boots. Medals. I think that's plenty. All right. Okay. Limit on liking consecutively. I sure did. All right, now we're going to go back into the cargo. And redistribute. Just to make sure. There we go. Confirm. Let's get out of here. That'll be much easier than running back with all that shit attached. No, I want to grab the rope. There we go. There we go. Pretty short mission.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
All weapons will remain locked until departure.
You want to say this? Great job, Ben. Notice how BB cries when you're in the water. Yeah, he don't like it.
Not a pleasant journey. Decontaminating suit. All clear.
Good morning, Sam.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Okay, gave a bunch of likes to people. Why not? Access terminal. Make delivery. Confirmed.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Alrighty then. Round trip to the mule camp.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there. Nothing?
Oops.
Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Okay. New data acquired. Necrosis and the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. 2 years ago, distribution center west of Capital Knot City. And the Chiral Network Part 1.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Okay. Achievement unlocked. The Custom Kid. Acquire your first piece of customization data. Some of the facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. More structures can now be built within the chiral network area. Connection level increased. We now have more resins and metals available. Nice. Well connected. Reach connection level 3 with a facility. Okay. Building bridges. Reach bridges link. Grade 1.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Excuse me. So, I picked up stuff in the private locker. Oh, but it added those things I picked up to my totals. Because I picked up resins and metals. And they're not in here anymore. There's also now a grenade in there. Where did that come from? X-grenade. Capsule containing Sam's condensed bodily excretions collected when he uses the shower. Okay. Hold 7, aim, and throw. All right. Let's just attach it to the suit somewhere. Good enough. I mean, why not? Everything's a package. Attached to the suit is 1 anchor, 1 ladder. That's plenty. We've got 1 extra set of boots. Oh, we got a set of boots I'm wearing. Well, where's the boots I had in the private locker? They're gone. Oh, not carried, empty. Okay. Well, let's take on a new order. Oh, that was the one. Collect chiral crystals. It's available. Do I need to? I guess I do. That was the one they wanted me to run out and back. Minimum 1, desired 100. Okay. I guess we're doing that. I guess we're accepting the order. Should I make boots? I guess I should. Just 1. Let's put it on the back, but we're actually going to, just load all. There we go. And confirm. No. I want, Jesus, I want to auto arrange. Here we go. Well, I got boots, spare boots, and now more boots. Well, son of a bitch. On boot clip are boots. Equipped are boots. Okay. Well, it is what it is. X grenade. Am I gonna use that while I'm out there?
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
One more thing to load up. Literally carrying the weight of the world on our back.
Describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
Right, the order has been assigned, but I think that's enough for today. So we're gonna look if the system will let us save. It will not. What is happening here? Did it already just save? It's so hard to know. I don't want to do all that over again. I guess we have to go into the private room. We have to in order to save the game. How stupid is that? Rest in the private room. Okay.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
I guess he needed some rest anyway. He looks beat. And we're going to get another dream? Time passed while you were sleeping. The BB has been pacified. Stamina fully restored. Is there a reason we lock ourselves to the bed when we're sleeping?
Sam.
Activate terminal. So complicated. Man, if they were going for realism, I guess so. Hey, yep, there's the save screen. Jesus. And that's the only way to quit the game. Well, I guess I could have quit from the other menu. I would keep going, but I don't know how much more. I don't know how long this is going to take. Yona says, yes, it's an anchor point. Whenever you head out on a mission, it should auto-save it there, for sure. But I don't trust it. I mean, I have no idea. So, anyway. Like I was saying, I have no idea how long this mission would take. I don't want to be... I can't go for another half an hour, so keeps you anchored to this realm. Okay. Interesting. Oh, cuffing yourself to the bed. Gotcha. Gotcha. Are you sure you want to quit? I swear to God, I just saved it, so yes. Okay. That is enough for one day. That was stressful. This whole game is stressful. It's just constantly monitoring balance, watching your footing on the terrain, looking out for deadly. I mean, they really want to put you into the experience. Man. All right. Yona says, according to lore something. Hold on. Can I move this window? Normally I can't. Here we go. According to lore, people will go to sleep and die, so they made the anchor points. Gotcha. Okay. I got cats crawling all over me, too. They're ready for food. It'll do dinner time. So apparently only 67.7% of players have reached Bridge Link Grade 1. So 30% of the people who started this game bailed on it. Apparently, only 55% of the players have ever just shouted out and heard an echo for the first time. How about that? Yona says, great second day, Ben. It was fun. Well, number one, I thank you. And number two, it was mostly enjoyable for me too. Very stressful, but I'm kind of in it for the experience. I wanted a scary game that was, the anxiety is a type of fear. So we'll just go with that. All right. So that brings us to the end of this episode of DreamWizard Plays number 705, Death Stranding from 2019. Part 2. On your way out, please remember, if I made you laugh, if I made you cry, if it would be nice to see what the little BBs were like when they were about waist high, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And join us tomorrow, Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, for the next thrilling adventure, Death Stranding Part 3. Dun dun dun. In the meantime, Yona says, that's a good one. It just came to me. I'm very proud of myself. In the meantime, in between time, I am the DreamWizard. I thank you for watching and hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, my friends. Good night, everybody.